Now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Second chance effort. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And Miami has possession. Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. Collins defending. Back to Robinson. With the drive. And that's collected by Trae Young. Robinson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Lowry, good.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Here's Adebayo. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. And it's Butler with the jam.
He is very hard to stick with coming off the pick. Butler gets all the separation he needs.
Here's Young. The 6-footer. Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Putting this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And here's Young. To the inside, Capella. Soft touch off the glass. Capella's got 6 points. 1:44 left in the first quarter here. Young against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Goes up on the wing. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Down low. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot falls short that time.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Butler finds Robinson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Williams. Left side Herter. Inside. Jang gets the bucket.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. Over Herter. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Here's Jang to the middle. And Gallinari throws it down.
Showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Now here's Lowry. They lead by 1. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. And it's Butler with the jam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. To the paint from the right block. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Williams with it. Picked up by Lowry. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. And that's his first foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Substitution.
Here's Reddish. Inside. Here's Williams. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. To the left side wing. Morris, left side. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Marquis Morris. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. Williams with it. They need this. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Heat making their last shot. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williams finds Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Gallinari. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
Team third.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. Now Hero. Here's Strus. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Drives to the hoop. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic. 1:02 left in the second quarter. Young with it. To the middle. Trying to get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
That's good from Capella.
Taking 2 shots.
Capella hits them both. The Heat with the lead. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Hero with it. Picked up by Collins. Pass to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Collins right side. Back to Young. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. 8 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Strus. It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did lead by as many as 7. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Oladipo against Young. Over to the left wing. Now here's Collins. He's covered closely. Strus grabs the miss. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Back to Oladipo. On the take. Pass to Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Here's Strus. And so he draws the foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Young against Oladipo. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. They get it again. Capella using his post moves to get the 2 points. Capella's got 12.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Good work there as it goes. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Young, the pass to Collins. To the inside, Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. Over Oladipo. Tries again. Capella can't get it to go.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Bogdanovich, following the bucket by the Heat. High post Young. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And here's Oladipo. And too long on the shot. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. All alone. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got his first basket.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's the 3. Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Left side Hunter. Pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. There's the triple. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson takes the 3, and again Miami with a triple.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Collins. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat up 9. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Vincent in at the small forward position.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Pass to Herter. Williams on the wing. Back to Herder. Plenty of space. Benson grabs a miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lowry outside. And here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Releases. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Now here's Robinson. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the N1.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
We also see the points have come off penetration. They've been aggressive breaking down the defense.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson against Williams. Pass to Lowry. From deep. Here's Vincent. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Reddish on the wing. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Lowry. Over Williams. And they recover it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's Herder on the wing. Outside Gallinari. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Lowry. Williams misses.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Now Lowry. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Gallinari. Back to Williams. Pass to Reddish. Fires top of the key. Miami grabs the miss.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. To the wing, right side. Lowry outside. Lowry with another miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Pass to Jang. Drops in the layup for 2.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Williams against Lowry. So no problem for Miami. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And O'Neal gets it to go. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Gobert. Bogdanovich, no luck. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Bogdanovich. They get it again, and it's denied.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Young, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Conley against Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Herter passes to Chang. Rebound, Utah.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
To the middle, and stolen by Chang. Here's Herter. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Chang against O'Neal. The 8-footer, and Chang gets it to go. The Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Williams. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That one drops. He ties it up. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes to O'Neal. 16 seconds left in the first. Williams against Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Back to O'Neal for 3. Another miss by Utah. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. And that one's good. Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Outside Williams. Down low. Gallinari on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail it. Here's Williams. He's off on that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Back to Williams. Over Conley with the putback. It's good on the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
O'Neal gets to Conley. To the paint. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Reddish. Hawks passing it around. Herder passes to Reddish. No good on the 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
There's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young looking it over. 1:32 left in the first half. Outside Collins. Hunter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 6. And here is O'Neal. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Young.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. Now here is Conley. Dishes it to O'Neal. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Conley against Young. Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Here is Conley. O'Neal with it. Pocket 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
O'Neal hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pulls it from the elbow. Up again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to Utah. Found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by... And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in the point. Clarkson outside. Whiteside finds Clarkson to the right side. Here's Oni. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. And Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Kicks it to Clarkson. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. Atlanta with the rebound. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. There's the feed to Capella. Young outside. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. It's Young on the wing. And here's Collins from outside. Collins with another miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
O'Neal against Hunter. Passes it to Oni. Tipped away. Clarkson outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. One-on-one fast break. Collins against Clarkson. And the pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Nice ball movement by Utah. Out to the right wing. O'Neal dishes to Gay.
2 minutes.
Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Young. And that one hits back iron. Utah leading by 8. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
1:37 left in the third. To the wing right side. O'Neal kicks to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Another miss by Utah.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Jang inside. Whiteside's there. Trying to get something going. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Oni passes to Whiteside. To the inside. Gallinari with the steal. And here's the fast break. Outside Williams. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Jang finds Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Oni with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside. Back to Whiteside. Over Williams. It's off. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Jazz substitution.
Utah's on defense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Williams dishes to Reddish. Bogdanovich against Gallinari. Over in the corner, Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 10. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And here is Mitchell. Inside. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Williams kicks to Reddish. Back to Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Jazz shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Reddish. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. To the middle and stolen by Jang.
A little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
For 3, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Herder. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Jazz leading by 15. Outside Conley. Clarkson on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Gobert dishes to Clarkson. Corner shot. Misses off the right iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Down low. Deflects the pass. To the paint. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Gobert against Jang. Here's Conley, and he makes the 8-footer. And the Jazz lead by 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
It's good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
Conley gets the bucket.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Gallinari in the corner. Back to Williams from outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. And here's Utah. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And they get it back.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That one is off.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Down low, Herder. Banked in off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Mitchell outside. The three. Another miss by Utah. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Clarkson for three. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Jang. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 16. Here's Reddish. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Mitchell passes to Clarkson. The shot's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. It's done. right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Young. Capella uses the glass on the layup.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Young against Paul. And Young draws the double. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Young. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Here's Paul. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Crowder left side. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Paul against Young. Collins outside. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Young can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Back to Crowder. Oh, and there's the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Booker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks leading. Hunter with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Hunter passes to Capella. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The shot misses, and Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Aiden from deep three-point range. Bridges outside. Crowder inside. Collins there for three. Booker. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella, and he lays it up and in.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's a three from Paul. They grab their own miss. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 4, and we'll... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
For 3, Booker. Can't get it to drop, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Hunter, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. From 12 feet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Williams. Outside Gallinari. Kaminsky with the help. Back to Williams. Pass to Jang. Outside Herter. Reddish on the wing. There's the drive. Here's Jang. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Payne against Williams. Pass to Kaminsky. And here's Payne outside. Jang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here is Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA. Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a 6th man.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here is Williams. Left side, Gallinari. Outside, Williams. He takes it in from 12 feet. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Now here's Bridges to the inside. Stolen by Collins. Outside Hunter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Booker. Paul against Hunter. Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Up top, Collins, covered by Crowder. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns trailing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Capella. The 3, Collins buries it from 3. Collins has got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Capella. There's the drive. And it's Capella with the jam.
A nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And that should do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. 2 points. That one goes.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Hunter. Back to Young. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Young. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Crowder against Collins. Up and over Crowder. Collins, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
4-3. And it's Paul with the 3. Paul's got 7 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Bridges outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
No problems knocking that one down. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Capella. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Offensive board.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So for the Hawks. Paul against Williams. Outside Paul. Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 9 points.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Pass to Jang. Now here's Gallinari. Pulls it. Dang, shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And Crowder with the jam.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now here's Williams. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. 51 seconds left in the third. Williams from long range. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Got it. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Williams on the wing. Here's Jang. Here's Herder. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
They're really working the paint now.
Frank Kaminsky the third. At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Herder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Williams against Payne. Outside for Gallinari. Here's Williams. A good-looking shot from the wing. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
The steal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Kaminsky, left side. Banked it in off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Williams. It's Herter on the wing. Left side Williams. Down low. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Inside. Here's Payne. Misses from close range.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Payne against Gallinari. Pass to Herter. Back to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
The Suns shooting at 45% of the game so far. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Young with it. Inside. Here's Capella. And he was fouled. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Young against Paul. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Capella with a block. Here's Bogdanovich. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
They get the rebound. Crowder, that's good.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
Capella in the high post. He's against Ayton. Capella with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Paul against Young. From deep. Paul shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. And here's Hunter from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Bogdanovich finds Young. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Tries yet again. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collins. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Ball against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. No good that time. So this one belongs to the Hawks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich, know what?
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Collins finds Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Rejected by Young.
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates.
Stolen by Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And a wide open look for Capella. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And Young kicks to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Lowry passes to Butler. Young against Lowry to the inside. Tucker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella for Atlanta. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Hunter on the wing. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Hunter against Butler. And here's Young from the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
And here they go. Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Bogdanovich, know what?
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
This one for 3, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chalk up 2 there.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Lowry up top, defended by Young. Outside for Robinson. Here's Butler. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Pass to Butler. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. He's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession just like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's in there.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
And here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Butler. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Jimmy Butler has been on display for... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Capella. Knocks it loose. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just a fantastic job running the floor by Jimmy Buckets.
Young against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Devin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 16. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Robinson. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Adebayo. Robinson's got 5.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Robinson passes to Tucker. Now Adebayo. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Butler unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Robinson kicks to Lowry. Robinson against Hunter. Outside Lowry. The pass to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Jimmy Butler.
It's Young on the wing. Now recovering. Collins, good.
Known for his play in and around the post. Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that but you know he's doing it all for his team, not just for himself.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
To the lineup for the Hawks.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle, here's Jang. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Now, Hero. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Now, Hero. Tight. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Dedmon and stolen by Jang. Kicks it to Reddish. Lets it go from 14. Here's Herter. 3 seconds left. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Herter's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that is a good...
And so that brings the first half to a close. Miami ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Markieff Morris. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here is Young. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Dedmon.
And he goes for the playground crossover move and loses the handle on it. Maybe you should just stick to the fundamental.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Young. Over to the wing. Here's Strus. A three-pointer, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Now, Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero finds Oladipo. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 8. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
That's his first personal foul.
Young against Oladipo. Dishes it to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. Back to Dedmon. It's stolen by Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the 3. Morris with the rebound. Miami leading by 8. And that one is hammered home.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential. Others just get it done.
Young against Oladipo. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Bucket is good. Young's got 6.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Now the pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Hero. He kicks it to Morris. Passes it to Hero. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Hunter. Offensive rebound. And that one drops. 6 points for him.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Oladipo goes in.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gallinari against Morris. It's stolen by Reddish. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gallinari.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now, here's Dedmon. No points in the game yet for him. Driving inside. Shots good by Hero. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Out to the right wing. Reddish with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's Williams. Here's Chang. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oladipo taking his time here. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Dedmon. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 4. 2K Sports back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Lowry passes to Butler. Down low. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. And that's 10 points for Bam Adebayo. Williams against Lowry. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skilled forward with size, has struggled because of health. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lowry passes to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Heat lead by 4.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the basket by Lowry.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
And Reddish with the slam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Herter, no good. The Heat leading by 7. The pass to Robinson. Butler in the corner. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Reddish. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Herter passes to Reddish. Back to Herter. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside. And Herter gets it to go.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Herter taking big shots.
Pass to Butler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Butler. Back to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
Outside Robinson. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Robinson drives in. Here's Adebayo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Reddish. It's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Pulls it up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Lowry with the ball. Back to Tucker. It's up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 9.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
He dishes it to Robinson. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Back to Herter. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Now Atlanta starting 5 in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal to dominate at the painted area. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Now Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On offense, here are the Hawks. Young, the pass to Capella. Here he goes. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Young against Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Capella. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. And Capella gets it to go.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Conley against Young. Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Utah has possession. Here's Hunter, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And how about Hunter getting up to flush it down?
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
And Young gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
To the right side. Capella against Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Conley finds Gobert. And And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. And stolen by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Here's Hunter. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal to the paint. Here's Gobert. Capella with a rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
That one's good for 2. Young's got 6 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Mitchell. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Young, the pass to Capella. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Outside Conley. That shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a defensive 3-second call. When you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent, less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Now here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. And he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. And that one drops for him.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Conley against Williams. Conley up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Now here's Herter. They lead by 7. Gallinari's shot is off. On the wing, Mitchell. Williams defending. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Gallinari. That's short off the rim. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Williams into the lane. No good. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Inside. Jang. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Utah trailing here. Pass to O'Neal. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
2 minutes.
Reddish on the wing.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Williams against Conley. Clock at 6. Left side Herter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Right side Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Gobert. He's closely guarded. Outside Mitchell. Over Herter. No good. A bit long that time. The Hawks leading. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Young finds Hunter. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Ingles. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. 17 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. A shot from the mid-range. Jump shot is good. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
And so it's Atlanta. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a 9-point lead. And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward. Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. The shot from the low post is good.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Fires it. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the Jazz. They trail by 7. Back to Ingles. Into the lane. And he makes it on the layup. Ingles has got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Clarkson. Bogdanovich, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Honey. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Whiteside. Ingles with it. And it's Young picking him up. Now here's Gay. Here's Honey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Whiteside against Young. Here's Capella. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Now here's Clarkson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Here's Honey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. And here's Clarkson. 1:11 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Collins. Now Young. Down low. Here's Capella. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That one drops. He ties it up.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Williams against Conley. Here's Jang, and Gobert with a block, and they get it back. Pass to Jang. Second chance shot. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Bogdanovich with it. 5 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. The 3, O'Neal. And no good. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're coming right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Bogdanovic finds Gobert. Here's Conley. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Hawks, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Williams' shot is good.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's good for 2.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. And stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Conley.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley to take the lead. Stolen by Capella. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Hunter, good.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. And that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Gobert, he's open. Bogdanovic up top. Another shot. And he's going to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Capella with a block. Bogdanovic with it. Checked by Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 3 assists in the game.
Bogdanovic showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Conley with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Collins for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1:04 left in the final quarter. Pass to O'Neal to tie it up. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And Hunter, here we go. Yeah!
Oh, big time from DeAndre Hunter, letting it all hang out.
Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Right side Bogdanovich. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Capella against Gobert. Now here's Capella. He's guarded closely. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
From deep, Conley laces one from 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Atlanta ball.
Right wing. Back to Collins. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day. We are new.
Thank you.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter and it's small forward. And for Phoenix, Payton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Here's Paul following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Booker. And the Suns get it back. The layup off target.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Hunter no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Ayton, and he banks in the layup.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And here's Young. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hunter kicks to Young. Clock at 4. Over Paul. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
Capella, that's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think you want to start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ayton after Clint Capella's bucket, and the shot goes in. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Young right side. The pass to Capella. Back to Young. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Now, here's Bridges. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trailing. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland. but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Suns pick up 2. Young passes to Collins. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. That one wide left. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. From deep. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 4. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Bridges. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
That's on Clint Capella.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. The Hawks trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's good for 2.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Payne with it. Makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shamet buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams scanning the floor. Passes to Chang. Gallinari on the wing. Shoots over Payne. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Gallinari.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Devin Booker comes in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul subbed in for Payne. The Suns leading. Paul outside. Ayton against Capella. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Booker outside. They need this. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Young against Paul. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Paul looking around. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Suns trail by 6. Right wing. And McGee kicks to Paul. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. McGee's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. McGee with the block. Booker the pass to Crowder. 2 seconds left. And Crowder brings it in.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Young from deep three-point range. No good on the last second, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. No good from Booker. The Hawks leading.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside, Crowder. Pass to Booker. And the rejection by Zhang.
Well, the timing, the very natural aspect of what Gorgui Zhang does on the defensive end.
Here's McGee.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Williams against Paul. Williams passes to Herter. The putback, Zhang. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 4.
A terrific anticipation, the athletic finish by Zhang. Go to work.
And an intentional foul right there. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Another shot. In deep. Hunter drops it in.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Booker outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 4-point game. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? For the tie. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we really didn't appreciate a call. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the middle, it's stolen by Capella. One-on-one here. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Assist goes to
Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Paul kicks to Booker. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Left side Williams to the left wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Johnson dishes to McGee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
To the left side wing. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. And there's the feed to Zhang. Count that bucket. Zhang's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Williams against Paul. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reddish kicks to Williams. Shoots the three. The shot by Reddish, no good. And Booker puts up a deep three. Cans it from downtown. He's got 11.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Jay Crowder out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Paul in at the point. The Hawks leading by 5. Into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Paul against Williams. Paul dishes to McGee. And the rejection by Jang. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Gets it to Paul. The bucket from Herter.
The assist.
Herter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
The Hawks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And finished off by Jang.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Crowder, good, and Paul gets the assist. 8 points for Jay Crowder.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Williams passes to Herter. McGee on the double team. Williams for 3. Watch for the new shot clock.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Atlanta making some changes. Paul outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
And it's the Hawks ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. On its way from Young for 2. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 13. Here's Paul. And the layup is good.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Here's Young. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The shot by Paul, nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
2 minutes.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Takes a three. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Suns running out of time. Crowder with it, and guarded by Capella. Here's Booker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And it's 13 points for Devin Booker.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Back to Young. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Collins. And the Hawks lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Young finds Collins. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Young against Paul. Out left to the wing. Collins up top. Here's Bogdanovich. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Johnson with it. Guarded by Hunter.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Capella. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Johnson kicks to McGee. Here's Booker. Money!
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
From deep, Collins can't connect. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
you.